G'day guys, and welcome to World of Tanks with the Magnificent Margon. No, I am not going to do a review on the PZ Couple 35T, but more or less this is the starting point outside of Tier 1 tank, Tier 1 German tank, which is the light truck. So, why am I doing this? Well, I'm doing it for one reason. Now, you go to the 38T, you go to the 38TNA, then you go up to the PZF Kabuff 4 Austin H. I did enjoy playing this one. VK36. Now the VK36 is a very good tank. Tier 6 German heavy tank. I did like playing this one. Followed by its next partner in crime, the Tiger 1. But I am actually going to talk about the Tiger 2. I am going to do my review this week. Well, the first review I've probably done in a little while on the Tiger 2. As I've said recently, over the last few days in particular, the last week or so, I've actually had some really great, well, not just great, but over the moon battles in this tank. This tank is incredible. I am really sort of looking forward to the day I can get the 75. Now that is still a long way away, as you can see, but yeah, the way I'm playing, it might not be as far. Now every day I seem to just play one battle and win in this tank at the moment, which is great. Well, I think the best thing to do is to cover the basics that we can in the garage while looking at this tank before we jump into Tank Inspector, where I show you the weak points of this tank. Some of the basic weak points that we already know are that point there, the commander's cup hole, the little machine gun port. I'm not sure about these little vent ports. They probably are weak points. And I find on this Tiger 2, right here on this flat panel, is a weak point. Of course, sides and rear, as per usual, like it is in most tanks, are very vulnerable. Now, things that I will cover. Let's have a look at the different guns. Now, I will put these guns up in no particular order other than the order in which you get them. And as you can see for yourself, you can see the difference. Now the fire rate in this is a hell of a lot better. The 8.8, which Kaz did actually convert to using for quite a while there, just because it has a better penetration and not much better alpha damage. He actually went back to grind up before he got his T9. Me being myself, I wasn't worried about that 3 points penetration. I just loved the damage the gun did, so I continued to use the 10.57 one. Both guns are great. Fire rate on this makes up for the lack of damage, but really the difference in the penetration is not worth it. So I enjoyed both guns. The lack of penetration in both of them, particularly Tier 8, didn't help a lot. But I do recommend, if you can, I'm pretty sure the Tiger, by memory, no, it uses the 8.8. I think by memory, go in here quickly, have a look at the guns. Everything's in the way now, typical. You can actually unlock. What's the unlock in here? You already unlocked the top gun anyway, or the bottom gun. So, yeah. I use my Tiger 1 in particular to unlock most of the guns coming up. I used it to unlock the motor. As you can see, I didn't unlock the motor. I unlocked the radio and the tracks, and the turret, and this gun, plus these guns here, as I worked up to them. I didn't get the motor till after I actually finished playing on the Tiger 2, and I did that deliberately because it didn't need that extra horsepower. So when I actually got to the Tiger 2, it made it a little bit better for me. Oh, bugger, I didn't want to close them. So, yes. Getting the Top Gun in the Tiger 2, if I go back to the Tiger 2, actually changed my game. Just having an extra 25 penetrating points made a phenomenal difference. Plus, having this engine prevented me from having a lot of engine fires that I were having with the bottom engine there. And I have actually had a hell of a lot better games since getting this thing pretty well fully upgraded. Now, when you get the E75, you get this gun straight away. And at Tier 9, it's not a bad gun. It can penetrate most targets from the sides, most of them from the front. So it's not a bad gun, but it's not a great gun at the same time. All I can say is I recommend, if you can, if you've got the free XP like I do, get that turret, do the grinding you have to get this gun, and you'll be home and hose for the E75. The E75, you're pretty lucky to have, well, pretty well troll armor. So yes, I would recommend doing it that way, and that's what I will be doing when I go for my E75. So back to the Tiger. Now the Tiger 2 has 1600 hit points. Its weight is currently the way I have it set up with the gun rammer, the vents, and the enhanced gun laying drive. Sits at 71.64 for weight. The engine power with the upgrade engine is 700. Speed limit 38 kilometers an hour. It's not too shabby for a heavy tank. 38 kilometers an hour is pretty good. Traverse speed 28. That's not too bad as well. Whole armor 150 on the front, so it is decent. You can actually side scrape this thing quite comfortably with 80 on the side, and I do find I get a lot of penetrations on the front, probably because they do hit this machine gunner's port a lot. But if I side scrape it properly, this tank bounces a hell of a lot of shots, which is great, and that's how a heavy tank should be. Hitting the gun mantle is not the best thing to do. As I said earlier, I believe here, and I'll show you in Tank Inspector, that is a weak point there. So yes, 80 on the sides, 80 on the rear. Standard shell damage, yeah, 240 to 400. Standard shell penetration, 169 to 281. Not too shabby. Rate of fire, 5.77, so yeah, 5 rounds a minute, that's not too bad. I think that means you're firing every, well, basically every 9 to 10 seconds. It's not too bad, and I find the rate of fire is not that bad. Compared to the Carnarvon, it's Carnarvon? Yes, the Carnarvon. The Carnarvon could probably pop off maybe 2 rounds compared to this one, if we go have a quick squiz, which is probably the one that I would compare a lot of things to for fire rate, because the British do have the fastest. Where is the Carnarvon? There he is. The Carnarvon, as it's set up, it has a fire rate of 7.69, so really, yeah, you're getting close to 2 rounds in the Carnarvon compared to this one having only 1 round in that length of time. So yeah, fire rate's pretty average, but it's not that bad. Being only sort of 2 rounds behind the Carnarvon, you're not doing too bad in it. Turret traverse speed 27, so it's just about the same speed as you're turning your tracks. Now if you turn your tracks and the turret at the same time, you're going to be spinning like no tomorrow, which is great. View range 390. Now, what is my Carnarvon's view range in there? Maybe what I'll do is I'll do it this way. I'll go tier 8 and we'll compare a few different view ranges quickly. So I've got a few different tier 8s. So it's 390, Jap 1, the STA 1, medium tank is 390, Carnarvon's 400, so it's a bit better in a Carnarvon, so you might be able to sneak up on those targets and actually shoot them using that view range before they can hit you too. IS3 350 and the KB5 not repaired. I almost have a service log, and it is 350, so it's not a perfect view range. So basically, it's pretty average for a view range. 390, you can't sort of pull your nose up at that. You're not that far behind the Carnarvon at 400. IS3 is 350, so you'll be able to see the IS3 before he even comes to his range to bear that great gun that he has on you as well. Only difference is his gun actually has the same penetration and does the same damage. Carnarvon's gun does a little bit more penetration but less damage. So what the Carnarvon has in speed and the STA1 doesn't quite make up. So this STA1, its gun is 218, less penetration, less damage. But all in all, average across the board pretty much. Wow, for a premium tank that's pretty shit penetration. Great damage, shit penetration. Plus it has two really big weak points. So yeah, single range 710, not too bad. Carnarvon is 750, Jap 720, 440, that's pretty shit. 625, so it's within the acceptable range in my opinion there. So yeah, let's go over the tank inspector and have a look at the weak points. Okay guys, here we are on my what do you call this, tank inspector. I will leave this in the link below. So yes, quickly go over it. As we know, all the different armour now. Straight on, shooting there, 191, 185. So yeah, it's keeping into pretty well what it says it should be for its armour being 150 on that front there. As you can see through the gun hole there, it's not that weak. I thought it was weak there. Maybe I was wrong. Up here on the turret, 186. Compared to if you hit anywhere else around there, it's pretty well going to be bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. So we go into here, as you can see, red zone, 180, 179. Ooh. Yeah. Lower Glacier, 215, so it's not too bad. Down here, 83, turret, 85 on the back. Back's got a little bit more protection, 90, because of the angling and the slope, so it's not too bad. One thing to keep in mind, that when you are side scraping, that is a ricochet point all the way along there, and 200 damn armour there, not too shabby. So it is in some ways pretty well control-ish. Hitting up here for the mantle point, yeah, you're going to take the commander out, 150, so that's pretty well a weak point. And those little knobs I thought may be doing something actually are just knobs. So yeah, if you angle this tank right, and we'll try and take it round to the point, it's about there, which is, as you can see in this tank model, just off, sort of, just coming off the edge of a building just enough so you can get your turret round and you can shoot any target when you come around that corner, just like that. And that's the things you've got to be looking at more or less. So it's not too shabby. Yeah, that's basically the tank inspector. Probably should flash up some of the stats for those people who do like to go through and read the stats. So I'll just do this very quickly. You can pause this video as you like. That way then, if you want to read through it, you can. I'm not going to go through it that much. It's great information, but what's the point? So there you go. That's Tank Inspector. Not much else I can say about it. That just gives you a brief overview. I love Tank Inspector. It just allows you to get all those different points across. And things like that. Gee, that's pretty bouncy. That's not there when you go like that, but you wouldn't want to be aiming for that frontal glacier point there. So yeah. Alright, I'll take you over to the first battle. in my tank, and it wasn't a bad battle either. Alrighty then, guys. Well, this is Live Oaks, as you can see. Not really one of my favourite maps, but it started turning into being one of my favourite maps sort of after these last few battles. I'm starting to actually have some decent wins on it. I always seem to lose when coming from this side. I don't know whether it's the fact that things are clicking for me lately, but they have been. Now I'm going to speed up the start of this battle just to not sit here for quite as long. As you see, that Carnarvon is motoring as I compared earlier. The Carnarvon view range is brilliant. Now, as you can see, I'm actually heading into the very back corner of the map on this one. And it's not too shabby to sort of head down here, and I do head down here a lot. I took a bit of a gamble. I actually pushed across the road into here, and from this position here, as you can see, I'm using that side scraping armor. There's the Panther. I've just bounced his shot. Perfect, in my opinion, to make me feel a hell of a lot better. Well, then again, I got one into him, and going, yep, I can readjust. Ooh, I got hit there. Now, what hit me? That was T20 got me. And the Panther 2 came up, and I think he actually thought, I'm going to push up. He unfortunately bounced off my turret there. I got in the position, finished him off, and went, yep, I'm ignoring you now. You are not a threat to me. And I've only lost the damage from when the T20 hit me. Pretty well, I think, a high explosive. Where is that T20 going? Come here, I want to shoot you. There he is. Ooh, he just ducked in. Now I'm using the Panther as a bit of cover. The only thing is, that gun, as you can see, is in my way, and I've got to try and juggle around this gun because I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit it. Now one's that Comet. This is not too bad, but I've got to get around this corp. There's that high explosive again, and I hit the fence. That T20 is just in a position where I can't get in because of this damn gun. So I've got to work the Comet. There's another good shot of the Comet. There's another high explosive into me, detracking me. I think he's really trying to just annoy me. This T21. And I've gone, you know what, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. There you go, just Slice of Chris, I'm playing DOTA 2 again. Let's sort of just move the corpse across a bit, line this one up, cloud it through him, and yep, and there goes the T20. He's been ammo racked and his turret went flying in the air. Oh, I love a good burning corpse, always have. Then I've really just trundled up here, going, yep, let's break through, let's finish these guys off, and continue on with our battle. And then got round here, I'm just sort of taking, Dark Souls 2 now, Chris. Interesting. He's been playing it a lot, obviously he didn't want to play DOTA 2. So I got up here and went, there's not much left. And I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to swing out wide. Let's take a pot shot into this 1815. He's no longer a threat. And I thought there's only the T21 up here. Now, in my opinion, he's just spotted me. And I thought, I'm going to go across this field. And I probably should have actually said to myself, I should go cap now. But instead, I thought, no, I want to get some more damage and I want to go and defend my base. And that's what I've basically started to do. And that's what my mindset was doing. I saw the T28, trying to get a bit of sideways action. Got a bit of sideways action on him. Saw he was dead, and then went, yep, okay, cool, next targets. And I could see the targets over the other side there. They weren't coming into range for me to shoot on. Now if I stayed there, I probably could have shot at the SU-52. Didn't. Ooh, wrong buttons. And basically came up here thinking, oh yeah, I'll get some kills, I'll get to finish some more targets off, and I didn't get to do a hell of a lot more else. As you can see, we've got two guys sitting in a cap circle, which is the Fernands now, the Tiger P, and the KV1S is over there capping the base. So really it was sort of a half disappointing ending in the end, but that's okay. All in all, it was not a bad battle. I just couldn't get the shots on from here to actually do any more damage, and that's pretty well the end of this battle. So yeah, that's a nice way to pause the video, having a shot streaming across the screen over the top of the Panther. He really wanted to hit that IS. He did hit the IS3. Let's have a look. No, didn't hit the IS3. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well, I wonder who fired that. Came from over. Oh, it must have been from the circle. Maybe the Ferdinand. Someone shot that. So yeah, alright, I'll take you over and I will show you the results from this battle. Okay guys, as you can see, victory. Hit the comment. I did 683 damage to him. I damaged a mode on him, damaged a mode on the Panther 2, damaged a mode on him. Great thing was, the 28 as soon as it was spotted, it was destroyed, which is perfect. And I spotted him, so I actually got the spotting damage out of that, I believe. Along with the Panther 2, since he was spotted, he was actually killed, which is perfect. That's great news for me. Seeing those sort of things happen makes me smile go on my dial. Go into the team score, hit the damage button, yep, up the top. 2008 damage, that's not too bad. 898 experience, yep, I'm proud of that. We'll go in here, and Carnarvon, even though it's got that faster fire rate, it's only just behind me, so you can compare it from that point of view. This guy did a great job as the Carnarvon, so he was keeping up with me in my Tiger, so they're pretty close as heavy tanks. And the AT7, well, he's just having a great game. Everyone else, yeah, not too bad. Everyone pretty well pulled their weight in this battle. KB1 has probably could have done better, but I don't know whether he's got the top gun. I don't know. IS3, sort of as you can see, like the results do speak for themselves. Like all in all, we've all got pretty well an even battle, and that was a pretty even battle from both sides. So both sides did really well on that. Detailed report, well, as you can see, blocked by armor, 380, too bad, damage done, 80, all the other stuff you can read for yourself. Duration battle, 6 minutes, buddy bar. You see if the premium account got a little bit more gold or silver. Yeah, damage costs stayed the same, perfect. And then extra experience going up to 1300 by being a premium account, and then you multiply by 2 to get your final figure. So, alright, let's go into the final battle for my review, and this is a battle that I've been raving on about for a few days as one of my better battles. Alrighty then guys, now I looked at this and I looked at the teams through the XVM like I did, 52%. I mean, I really need to shine this map now. I hate the hill on Winter Helmsdorf or even Helmsdorf in general. And lately I have started to use the railway track again. Now Kaz always says, well, you always use the railway track. Yeah, well, I know it, and it's my strongest point for me, and I always recommend find out where you are the strongest for your tanks, where you go for your tanks, and play the tanks your way. Don't be a lemming, don't follow the pack, learn to where things go, learn where you need to go to perform, learn how you need to play to perform, and then you might have games just like this one. This Tiger 2 battle I have is actually a great battle for me, and this is where I woke up and said, hang on, whoa, I've actually got this now, I am understanding it. The only thing is, as you can see from the start there, I got disorientated. I didn't realise that was the edge of the map. I thought I could go behind these blocks. Now I've just been spotted. I'm sure the IS3 spotted me there. and I can't see anything else. So makes me a bit sort of worried about what's up ahead. There's the tortoise, he's taking a shot at me. Then I got hit from the side there, and I've gone, ooh, what's hit me? What's going on? And why am I sitting in the open? And then I see this guy go, fall back. I'm like, no, I am not falling back. I am in a very strong and healthy position. Hit the IS-3. I'm going to use this building to my advantage. And I'm going to get into cover here. And then, of course, I get hit on the side. And I'm going, what? Where did you come from, you sneaky little bugger? Alright, you want to play tanks with me? I'm going to play tanks. And I've side-screened. This T-25, I'm going to open you up like a tin can. Come here. And now he's running for his life. IS-3 I've seen is in the open. Right, time to use this tank's side-screen ability. I'm on half health. I've gone, no, I am going to hold this position. I am now in this position where I can be of use to my team. Allow a shot into him. Pull back in. He's just sitting there. I think he may have got the world of tank bug. Where you DC. Oh no, he's still there. He's moving up. I've finished him off and gone, yes. As you can see, it's only been, what, 2 and a bit minutes? 2.5 minutes? I've done nearly over 1,000 damage. And this is where I've gone, right. Okay, IS-6. He's a tough can to open. I'm not going to do this one easily. But I thought, I'm in a position that's fairly strong, and I don't have to worry quite as much. And I can wait for my team now to move up, seeing as I've actually fortified this position quite nicely. There's that IS. And he's hit my cup holder but not done any damage, and I did damage to him, so I can accept my range finder being hit. Back again. There's somewhere there, I'm taking a pot shot. Pretty sure that means I hit the target. But I can't see it anymore now. There's that tortoise. Another plant on the side of it. And I just sort of sit here now because I know that I'm pretty safe. Okay, tortoise is down. Righto. Next target. Now that Borsig is looking very tasty for me to go up and pick on now. As you can see, nearly 2,000 damage done. I don't know whether it was just great positioning by me in this map and the fact that I got to that strong position that I always try to get up there if I can, because it is a nice position to dig people out from. I'm more or less sitting there waiting. I sort of like just got the edge of that Borsig. Let's see if I can get it again. There it is. No, I've hit the ground or the building or the fence or something. Okay, time to move up a bit further. Let's dig this guy out. Where are you? You gonna play tanks for me? And, oh, you are playing tanks. Go, I'll plant one on the side of you. And this 59 is just keeping this Borsig spotted for me, which is perfect. And I can just use my tank to just work this. He's pretty well dead now. The T-25 Type 2 is gone. So I'm going to finish him. Good, we finished him. I can keep moving up. Now I know there is a scumbag still on this map. I know he's in the back corner. But I haven't got the speed really to get up there. I mean, he's hiding in that back corner. Alright. Take it easy then. And you'll be able to do some more damage. So I've walked up here, cruising along quite nicely. 59's just there, still haven't seen the scumbag, and that gun building tiger was just waiting for us. E75 goes round. I try to get round him, but I just bump into him. He does that. Yeah, I'd love to. That 59 poor bloke, thinking, oh yeah, I can do this. No, kaboom. So yeah, this is actually probably my bit about. As you can see, 2,500 damage. It's not too bad. I wanted more damage, so I started heading back to base. Because I thought they're going to be at base. Saw the 59, and this is a great shot. Just off the edge of the building. Now it's the TD. Target check. Now I don't understand that. I wonder if they're actually saying to me that I'm cheat Don't know, I can't read it. So maybe if you guys can read it and you put in the description below what that guy's actually saying, whether he's actually saying that I suck or I'm cheating or Tiger track thing AT. Yes, I don't understand. I don't speak whatever language that is. And that's the worst thing, when people don't speak in English, I can't answer them. I just ignore it. I was really hoping to get this AT15, but I didn't. And that's just the way it goes. And this has been one of those games which I've thoroughly enjoyed. And this is when I knew that all the efforts and everything that I've done over the past few months and few weeks are actually finally coming together. And this is my Rockstar match on my Tiger 2. And I've really enjoyed it. So here we go. Let's go over to the results. Okay guys, so here's the results from that battle. As you can see, 3,240 XP. It was the first battle for the day. 55,000 credits. T25. Oh, excuse me, 25 and the Tortoise both died after being directly spotted by me, which is awesome. Love it when that happens. It is just brilliant. Because of that, the gun wielding Tiger also was dead by my hand and things like that, so that's even better. So whoever got the spots on that, good on them. So yeah, team score, go into here, click on these two buttons just to show the damage, this percentage. Where am I? I'm here, third on the T30 and the STI up on the hill. Phenomenal games for them. Yeah, it makes 5100, looks like you had a great game too, along with the AT15. Gun-wielding Tiger did a lot too, and so did the Borsig. So got a good couple of groups of people sort of in the 1,000 range, which is not too shabby. The only thing is, I was a bit disappointed in this E75. Maybe he's just got the tank and he's not really sure or confident, but as an E75, 431, you could have done better. You really could have. And he was on my side of the map, I believe, pushing. Look what I got as the tier 8 and he's a tier 9. Now he may have the same gun as me and he may be unsure of his tank at the moment. And that's the way it goes sometimes. But really you've got to take gambles with your tanks. And that's all I can recommend. So yeah, detailed report, armor blocked 630 hit points taken, damage done, damage due to my assistance, not too bad, distance travel, you see, made 35,000 credits with it, and I did 3,240, so yeah. If you guys have actually liked my video, please hit the like button on this review. This is my Tiger 2 review. I probably won't explore this tank again for a long time unless they do some drastic changes to it, but the way this tank is performing, it is a great tank. And it's pretty balanced at the same time. If you want to subscribe to my channel, big red button says subscribe. Hit it and you'll be subscribed to my channel, which adds more subscribers to my channel and it allows me the knowledge of people who are interested in what I do. Now there is also a Facebook page. Go over there, like that. I will actually inform you. Unlike YouTube, I think it informs you once a week, and that's what it seems to be for me. My Facebook page, I update every time a video has become live, so you will get it direct from there saying this video is up. Please come and join me. Please come and watch it. There is also an email. Send your World of Tanks replays in of your awesome games. Hey, send me some of your Tiger 2. Show me how great you've played on your Tiger 2. It'd be really good to see how other people play their Tiger 2. So send in your Tiger 2 videos using this website of World of Tanks replays. Link is in the description below, along with the Facebook page. So yeah, send an email to me as well with your replay, giving me a brief overview, and I might actually use it and say, hey, this is such and such on their Tiger 2, to add in as a bit more extra fill for this replay. then that's really about it. Like, subscribe, Facebook. You'd think I'd remember by now. Email. That's it. That's all there is. There also is another feature that has been added to this. I haven't seen it yet, but the way it works is if you are in this game, and if you are in this game, if you have seen your name on this team list, you can actually add your replay, and apparently somewhere in here it actually does say that this replay has another replay that goes with it from another person's point of view, so you can actually watch it from someone else's. Now, I wouldn't mind watching it from some of the guys that were behind me to see what their responses are, like the Centurion, or the IS, or the IS-8, and all those guys that were sort of there up the front, or behind me, how it looked from their point of view of where I was, and maybe that can give me a few more insights into how to improve my game. So there is another feature. I don't know whether it's working for the Asian region part of World Tanks Replays, but yeah, outside of that, there's a new feature that has just sort of come online. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it from me on the Tiger 2. I hope you found it very informative. Please leave your comments below. That's the thing I always forget. Leave a comment. Either you want to congratulate me on how well I played, or whether you want to just add your 2 cents worth on the Tiger 2 in a little blurb or something like that. Please express yourself in the way you want to be known on my forum page. As you saw, I've started up a new segment that I want to find a name for, so leave comments in that video as well. It's basically World of Tanks and War Thunder. New segment I've called it at the moment. I'm looking for a name, and I don't know what to call it, but the idea behind it is you guys ask comments, or you put comments down and I answer questions, or you put opinions down and ask for my opinion on certain subjects, or not subjects, but involving either War Thunder or tanks, or maybe even Dire Blade 3. I never thought of that. So please, let's expand the interaction we have using this channel, and we'll go from there. Maybe we can all become better tankers and better planers together. So yeah, that's all that, guys. Happy hunting. I'll catch you on that battlefield.